Hi Cancer, I'm G1 Rider with G1 Insights, and this is your monthly focus for November 2019. This is your life and love energy. This is messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus in Cancer. Guys, please be sure to check your Moon or Rising energy because everyone's energy is different, and it may and may not apply to you, so it's important that you guys get accuracy from every area of your world, and I really hope that this reading can resonate with you, if not all of you, okay? So, guys, let's get into this. I don't want to waste too much time, okay? Now, I do see here, starting off with the Knight of Swords, okay? And the Knight of Swords is definitely someone who is usually very direct, very decisive, very, kind of like a go-getter, you know? But he's very, very highly intelligent and very, 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 very... usually sometimes can be impulsive, okay? And I do realize that the month of October had a lot of you guys feeling a bit indecisive about a lot of things, especially when it comes to love, or just like your personal life, okay? Now, I also feel like there has been some type of turmoil or some type of conflict or even some type of conflict within, or there definitely was some type of tower moment that has recently happened. If it has not happened, Cancer, then it will. And as this moment began to happen, going through in that first week of November can be very, very, I don't want to say that it's not going to be great, but it's like it kind of start off kind of rocky is what I would say. Because it's like this revelation that will happen at the end of October due to that new moon in Scorpio, which is your sister sign. So normally you would be feeling upbeat, ready to go, in charge. But I feel like there's a part of you that feel like, okay, why do you have to treat me this way? Or why do you have to behave this way? Why can't I be free in this career? Why can't I be free in my employment? Why can't I be free in my relationship with you? Or, I just feel like you guys want like this sense of purpose or this sense of freedom in this type of environment wherever you are, okay? Now, the only reason why I'm saying that is because you got a lot of the same type of energy. So you guys got the Eight of Swords, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles as well. And so I feel like you're going from this energy of feeling like you're trapped or feeling like you don't have that freedom to gaining that freedom or to gaining that clarity. You're going from this experience of that tower experience, with the life experience card here, that is the tower card in the traditional tarot deck, okay? And most people don't like the tower card, but what the tower card does is it brings revelation. It brings clarity to a confusion situation. Sometimes a tower card can even, sometimes it can hurt, but I like the tower card because it can show us our true colors. It show us other people's true colors. So around that new moon in Scorpio, that energy is very tense for you. It's very strong because you will begin to really see people for who they are. You really will begin to see situations for what they are. And you'll come to realize, like, you know what? I've been misjudging this person, like, all along, and I was wrong, And I feel like you're coming into that realization where you just want peace. You just want to be happy again, And whatever situation has happened or that will be happening, if it hasn't happened already, that first week of November is going to have you thinking a lot about your own life, a lot about your own choices, a lot about your own decisions and things that you would like to accomplish. And with the Eight of Cups being here, it is the desire to move on is very, very strong. So you're definitely are dealing with some really tense energy here. And guys, I just noticed something really, really bugged out. I didn't even see this. I see the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. The number 8 is a very spiritual number. It talks a lot about eternal wealth and health and spiritual health, spiritual growth, spiritual alignment, spiritual elevation. And so you guys are definitely going through some type of transformation this season, and it is going to be very spiritual for you. Like I said, with the new moon being in your sister sign, Scorpio, there will be a lot of truth coming to the surface. There will be a lot of revelations and things, feeling really nostalgic over someone, especially that first week of November. You're going to be thinking a lot about Oh my goodness, the holidays are coming up. You're going to be thinking about family, close loved ones, people that, passed on. And I just feel like you guys are going through this phase of release, man. Like, you just ready to just, like, the Tower card here is really, really bringing you, like, this, like, it's like an overwhelming feeling of change. Like, this huge transformation. I'm talking about, like, huge transformation. Huge recognition of something. Like, something is expanding or something is changing right before your eyes. It's like some shift that is like an uncontrollable shift. Something that, and for some of you, it may hurt. Some of you it's like you're shocked, but you're not happy about it, but you're shocked. And I think that with the shockness comes the reality. Like, the reality is going to set in. Once you begin to get shocked, because we're talking about Scorpio energy. And Scorpio energy, they love everything that is mysterious, taboo, hidden. And in your energy, you're like, wow, I didn't even know this. Or you're going to realize something that you had no clue about. And it's going to shock you really, really heavily. And as it begins to shock you, that is when your reality is going to set in. Like, because even last month, I remember talking to you guys about something similar like this. Even when I do your weekly focus on Facebook, for those of you that follow me on Facebook, if you don't, it's facebook.com/G1Writer, okay? Sorry about that. So it's facebook.com/G1Writer, for those of you that don't know. But, you guys been dealing with this type of energy for a while now, where you're trying to decide if being in a particular environment or being in a particular relationship is what's best for you. And again, I feel like the ending of October going into November, that first week, because we're still going to be dealing with that new moon in Scorpio energy, that realization is going to be hitting you hard. Like, I just can't do this anymore. I just can't, And it may not even necessarily have anything to do with romance per se, but it could even have something to do with your environment. It can have something to do with your children. It can have something to do with your job, or maybe your finances. Maybe you're tired of being short on your check every week, So it's definitely some type of realization that's going to really, really hit you. And it's going to make you realize, I need to make some changes. Like, this job is not working for me. Like, I can't do this anymore. Some of you are thinking about traveling. You're thinking about going someplace. But in the midst of you having all these thoughts, something is changing on the inside. Like, a really huge transformation is happening. I had the release card here for you, which is also Scorpionic energy. In the traditional tarot deck, this is the Death card. So not only do you have life experience, guys, so not only do you have the Tower energy, and not only do you have the Death card, but you also have the Ten of Swords. So either some of you are really working through some really deep shit, or something has really kind of knocked you off your feet in a really bad way. And I feel like you guys are striving to get back to who you once were. You're striving to get back to you. You're striving to get back to that person that I feel like a part of you feel like you lost yourself. Okay. And I don't want to go there, but I just feel like a lot of you are feeling really, really nostalgic about somebody that has moved on, or somebody will move on. Like in a God, I don't want to say this word, but somebody possibly may be going to a funeral, or if it's not that. If it's not funeral, then this is definitely, and I'm sorry guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Like, I always like to do positive readings, so believe me, this is hitting me a lot harder than it may be hitting you. But either you're being nostalgic about somebody that has moved on, or somebody will move on, either in a relationship, or somebody, you will be going to a funeral, or you will find out that someone close to you has passed. Or if it's not that serious, and it's definitely you ending something, or something coming to an ending that job, ending that relationship, breaking free. Because like I said, I feel like you guys have this sense of, I just want to be free. I just want to be free from this type of energy. I just want to get away. I don't want to go through this anymore. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I thought I heard my son screaming and I got scared. Okay, so what did I do with your cards? Okay, so the Death card, of course, as we know, this is another card where a lot of people get afraid, they get scared, and this is the end of a difficult situation. Okay, this is, and it does represent something coming to an end. So maybe you were going through a really hard time lately, right? Maybe you have been experiencing some really, really difficult moments. Maybe you were upset. Maybe you were sad, Maybe you did feel really down. But going into the ending of the second week of November, happiness will return. Thank God. Clarity will also return because Mercury is going to go retrograde in your sister sign, and that's going to happen October 31st. And once again, that's some more energy we're going to be dealing with for the first week of November. So expect some type of delays, expect some type of confusion, expect some type of chaos, between loved ones. Communication may get cross-wired, but the key here to remember, Cancer, is that the key thing here to remember is that this is a temporary energy. This is not something that you're going to be dealing with forever. And as long as you can keep that in the back of your mind, that this is just a test, it's only temporary, you guys can make it through whatever it is that this is, okay? And I feel like you guys are definitely fighting through it. You're not giving up. And I can confidently say that with the Four of Wands being here. You're definitely moving forward from something. You're definitely moving away from what no longer serves you because you do want that peace of mind. You do want contentment. You do want to be happy. You do want that stability. So you guys are definitely moving away from whatever this toxic energy is. Whatever was once holding you back. Whatever was once weighing you down. And again, guys, it doesn't have to be romance. It can definitely be something else. It can be your career, because like I said, with the Tower card being here, there's definitely some type of powerful revelation that is going to happen. Pay attention to your dreams and epiphanies, ideas that come to you, the way people speak to you. Pay attention to how you speak to people. Be very careful of how you treat people this season, my love. Be very, very careful how you treat people. Because this is harvest season. It is still harvest season. And during harvest season, it's really, really, really important that we are mindful of our actions, that we are mindful about how we treat people, that we are mindful, of the love that we give. We're mindful of what we do and how we respond to people. We have to be mindful during harvest season. But I do feel like you guys are overcoming some type of difficulty. So you guys are definitely ending something. Something is definitely coming to like a complete ending. This can be old habits, old fears, self-sabotaging, getting out of that bad relationship, getting away from people that no longer serve you. But something is definitely going to happen that is going to require your immediate attention, Cancer. So only you will know what that is. Like I said, if it has not happened yet, it will happen that first week and a half of November. And you're going to have to just snap out of it and deal with the situation as is. You're going to have to deal with some things that might make you uncomfortable. But you have many reasons to celebrate, Cancer, because you will have the strength to get through it. So what I'm going to do, just to kind of clear all of this energy up, just so we can have clarity and to make sure that you guys are making it through, look at this. Willpower. This is also Scorpionic energy, the Chariot. Okay? So pay attention to your intuition, guys. Like I said, Scorpios are very, very intellectual. They have a very deep, dark, spiritual side to them. And the elevated, in tune Scorpio are the ones who are normally spiritually rooted. Not every Scorpio is like that, They have the tendency to be, and they have the potential to be very dark and deep-minded, okay? But the elevated ones are the ones who are really spiritually grounded and focused, and they know the truth, and I feel like you need to tap into that energy. What is the truth? What am I hiding? What am I doing to myself? What am I preventing myself from? Am I trying to go after that success? Then what is stopping me? What is keeping me from being happy? What kind of relationships am I forming around me? Am I being loving? Am I being caring? Am I being submissive? Like, what is going on in my world these days? The Chariot is in this deck, the Archangel Metatron. And Archangel Metatron is definitely one of the archangels who has definitely walked the earth once. And so Archangel Metatron understands, what it's like to deal with day-to-day obstacles and burdens and problems and situations that kind of weigh us down and make us feel unwanted and unloved and insecure, And so Archangel Metatron in this deck is letting us know that we do have the willpower. We all have the willpower to make our day. We all have the power within us to change our life for the better. And I think that's what all of your archangels are actually telling you this season, to be strong, because you will get through this trying time. Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you are dealing with, you are getting through this difficult moment. Now, the ending of that second week, we will have the full moon in Taurus. The full moon in Taurus is definitely going to help bring you some type of love back into your home, because by then, we know Venus will now be in Sagittarius. So Venus, the planet of love and wealth and beauty and all that good stuff, right? And sex, of course. Venus is no longer in Scorpio. So Venus is going to go in Sagittarius. And that might be exciting for you. That might bring some spontaneity into your love life. That might bring some excitement and some fun and some lucky habits into your love zone and making you feel really, really good and proud of yourself. Sagittarius is one of the luckiest signs of the zodiac. And so anytime a planet like Venus go into Sagittarius, I get excited because I know that it's about to be tense, fun, exciting, liberating. And I think that's the part where you get to have fun, Cancer. I think that's is when you, like I said, after this huge revelation that you're going through, or that you have been going through, by that second week of November, you're going to be like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like that's going to be the feeling. Sorry guys, one of the cards fell. All right, so the card that came out was attachment. So we already know you're working through that. You're trying to let it go, and you will have the ability and the strength to definitely. I told you, with Venus going into Sagittarius, guys, I'm telling you, it's going to open up some doors. Even in love, it's going to open up some doors, making you feel really beautiful inside, loving yourself, loving others. So things will get better. But for these first week, and like I said, those of you that have been having financial issues with your job, a lot of you will definitely, most certainly be quitting or walking away, not even giving a damn if you get fired. You're just going to be like, I'm sick of this shit. I don't care. Do what you're going to do. Because I feel like you had enough. Look at this, abundance. You guys want the abundance, okay? And it came out in reverse. But I want you to know that with the Four of Wands being here, abundance is returning. With the Ten of Swords being here, abundance is returning because you are at the end of a difficult situation. So you're no longer struggling. You're no longer going through this anymore. And because you want this so badly, you're literally going to be manifesting this. And so that way you will be able to have the fruit of your labor. You will be able to reap your rewards and to finally get what you deserve, okay? Now, also see here, like I said, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is all about hard work, dedication, commitment, being rewarded for all of your hard work, possibly even going back to school, gaining some type of trade under your belt, But I feel like you guys are really, really drastically changing your life these days. So you are definitely going through a huge transformation. You're definitely going through a huge transformation. So let's look at your overall guidance, guys. Let's see what else is going on with you. All right. Let's see your overall energy. This message is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus in Cancer, current spirits and guides, or guides and goddess. Thank you for clarity. Please show us Cancer overall advice for the month of November 2019. Please show us what we need to know. Cancer, love is definitely returning. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Love is definitely returning. Ooh, child, listen. The door to romance, look at that. The stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Guys, so you guys are literally either falling back in love with you, gaining that clarity about love, working on your love issues. This can be forgiveness, compassion, you know, working through these issues that once held you back, insecurities. You guys are working through that. That is beautiful. I told you, huge elevation, huge transformation. This is beautiful. Oh my God. Look at that. Take that leap of faith, my love. No more. No more. You're releasing yourself. Like I said, I feel this sense of freedom. I just want to be free. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want to cry anymore. I just want to be free. Cancer, yes, you are freeing yourself, my love. You're freeing yourself from these financial constraints. You're freeing yourself from this broken heart. You're freeing yourself from all of these life obstacles and demands and time on your energy. Oh my God. When I say you guys are going through like this huge transformation, give me a high five. That's right. Cancer, I love you. This was beautiful because I literally just saw your energy go from, oh my God, I'm so stressed the fuck out, to get the fuck out my face. Cancer, this was amazing. Oh my God, work. Oh my God, I'm telling you, work. Forgive, do the work. Forgive, do the work. Have compassion, do the work. Practice love, do the work. Practice love. Okay? Hug, kiss, I'm sorry, I love you, I forgive you, come back, I miss you, you know, I want you, I need you. Practice, Cancer, because you have the ability to just be a love bug all over again. But past life issues, things that you have gone through has definitely been in the way and holding you back. And all of these things that has just been happening lately had just been have your minds. This is why I don't like when my son go outside when I'm doing readings, because I'm such a mom. Like, I mean, aside from me being so spiritual, like, I am a mom before I'm anything. And, ooh, child, I get so nervous when he's out there playing. And I'm sorry that I keep jumping up, but I get nervous. Like, he makes me so nervous sometimes. Because he's like 6 years old, but still, man, I just get so nervous. All right. Let me calm my nerves down. But Cancer, I love you. Your reading was amazing. And like I said, just do the work. Do the work. Practice that forgiveness, that love, that compassion, that harmony, that peace. All of the things that you have been manifesting and praying for is all yours, my love. You're going through a huge transformation, and you should be so proud of yourself. So I love you. You have a great week on this universe. Have a great month. Happy holiday to all of you. Because it is Thanksgiving here in the States, and I'm excited. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready for some baked macaroni and cheese. Woo! And I want like 4 cheeses in mine. But all right, guys, I got to go. I can talk all day. Bye, guys.